So the first tool we're going to focus on is net present value. And perhaps this is the most important of all the tools that we're going to learn about. So net present value, in simple terms, is the difference between an investment's market value and its cost. So you can sort of think about it as, I have something worth X. It's going to cost, in order for me to purchase this thing worth X, it's going to cost me Y. And so the idea is, if Y is less than X, you should go forward with it. If Y is more expensive than X, it's not a good investment. The problem, of course, is what is an investment's market value? It's really difficult. We're projecting cash flows. Someone might project different cash flows. We're not actually selling the projects. In other words, Disney isn't designing and developing a new theme park and then selling it to the highest bidder to learn the market value. So this is not easy to do. And if it were, obviously, everyone would do it. That said, I want to caution everyone, because net present value, the calculation itself, is going to look very simple, but it's in what we've been doing so far. It's been in that modeling, that pro forma statement, how we project cash flows. That's the difficult part. Net present value is ultimately just applying this method to those cash flows. So to estimate net present value, what we're going to do is what we've already done: estimate our future cash flows. Then we're going to find the present value of those future cash flows. And we're going to add them all up. That's our expected value. That's the, essentially that is what our market value is. We are finding the discounted cash flow valuation, and we'll subtract the cost of the investment. And that's it. That number is the net present value. So what do we do with it? Well, the rule for net present value is that if it's positive, it's good, and if it's negative, it's bad. And that sounds so simple, and that's really what it is. Positive net present value means making this investment today will add value today, whereas a negative net present value would actually destroy value of your company if you were to go forward with the project. And I think it's, I've sort of said this already, if the present value of the benefits is larger than the cost, then this is a good investment. You should go forward with it. And I know, like I said, it sounds so simple, and there's something intuitively nice that it is so simple, and I hope that you appreciate that intuition. So my two caveats that I must make: first, as I've already said, the NPV is going to seem very easy. The hard part is estimating the cash flows. So we'll do, we've already been doing the estimations of the cash flows, and in this topic, we're just going to take the cash flows as given so I can work through them, and then you'll have some homework assignments, and we'll actually apply these rules to what we've already done. The second thing is that NPV is only an estimate. If we actually want to know the true value of a project, then we should actually sell the project. And of course, while this would determine market value, this is extremely difficult to do. I used my Disney example already. The other example I always like to use here is Coca-Cola. What is the value of the word Coke? The term, the symbol Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola and as sort of the Americana of the company, but in the end, I also know it's just water and sugar mixed together, and so that alone isn't that valuable. But the nostalgia, the red symbol with the white lettering cursive, that's the value, and that's almost impossible to find a market value on. So we'll take a break and look at an example for the NPV of our project, and then I'll conclude in a separate short video.